fraudsters or the bad hackers, and there are good hackers and bad hackers. The bad hackers, we call them fraudsters, are constantly trying to come up with new techniques to hack into your financial accounts, whether it's your UPI or banking. There are various ways which you could be compromised. One of the common ways your banking accounts are compromised are when you install a malicious mobile application on your phone. What are these malicious applications? Any application you install from a third-party app store, which is Google or Play Store. Anything apart from these two stores, there are so many third-party app stores which you get so many free programs, free applications will always, or in some cases, have a malware. These malwares or bad programs which are embedded in these apps will try to steal the OTPs on your phone. For instance, if you have a Paytm account, with a simple OTP, a bad guy can siphon all the balance in your Paytm account. So this is something you have to be extremely cautious about. Don't install any third-party apps, from any third-party app stores, even if they are coming at a free of cost than the one which is listed on the actual store. Another thing is, be extremely cautious about whom you interact. For example, if you get a phone call from an unknown number, or let's assume that you are expecting a delivery, a Swiggy delivery. You are expecting a delivery. What is the fraudsters are doing is they know that a delivery is coming your way, and then they'll tell you that I am the Swiggy delivery, and then they'll try to convince you to do certain things in order to get access to your OTP, or some cases access to your phone itself. So be very careful in what you install or whom you give details about your phone online. One of the questions I get a lot is it safe to link AADHAR with your voter's ID? The fact is, there is absolutely no problem in doing that. The fundamental architecture of AADHAR, UPI, or any of those DigiLocker mechanisms are very, very safe, and there are rules and regulations in place to prohibit the misuse of any of this information. So at this point of time, linking those two doesn't have any sort of direct implication on you. There is an increase in demand for cybersecurity professionals. In fact, the industry does not have the adequate number of people as of today to fill the current opening positions. This field is expected to grow pretty well in the coming years as well. If you look at all the different attacks you would have heard, like the Log4j or the very infamous ransomware attacks, it is only going to continue because there is an ecosystem which is created where cyber criminals can make money out of these hacks. So when an ecosystem is created where someone is benefiting monetarily, that industry is going to see a lot more opportunities, because you need people who can defend these attacks. Will work from home continue? The answer to that is, the work the way we are doing right now will be in a hybrid model as we go. But the problem with hybrid model is, the people who are working from home, you would lose a lot of opportunity, and if you're very young, you would lose a lot of opportunity from learning by being around the other senior folks in the company. You're able, and a lot of learning we used to do was just being around your senior folks. That would be missing, which means the people who continue to work from home will have to invest a lot of time learning things online on their own. But at the same time, they will have an increased productivity if they are doing repetitive and recurring tasks, which will in turn be very much acceptable for these corporates. On the other end, the people who continue to come back to office, as they will continue to miss a bit of their time traveling, but at the same time they will be able to build more and better meaningful relationship with their colleagues, and a lot more creative ideas would come out of being in office.